rotten sill. I hope we don't have to do that.
Welcome to the stone house. We are still working on the kitchen.
We believe originally this wall between these two rooms wasn't here, so it's only fitting that we take it down. Today we get to open up the wall and see some real progress. You can see there's a layer of sheetrock and then it looks like wallpaper. We'll see what's underneath the wallpaper. Let's see how many times Lucas has wardrobe malfunction in the video. Under the wallpaper was another layer of wallpaper, and then the shiplap. We were able to solve the mystery of all the black paper attached to the shiplap in the house. Lucas is trying to keep the dust down by spraying it with water, but it didn't end up working. This deck record tool works really well, but the wood is so brittle it breaks it apart really easily.
This is how you hold your pants up. Oh, just ran out of tape. Oh, it's still working.
Now we're onto the ceiling. You can see that it's coming down pretty hard. Lots and lots of little tiny pieces. Above the sheetrock was strapping and then plaster and lath. You can see how quickly the construction debris piles up. It's nice when I can work with Lucas and be the cleanup crew as he's tearing things out. Unfortunately, I'm only able to work half the time that he does.
It looks a little different. This is a load-bearing wall. It's the worst load-bearing wall I've ever seen because there were some studs in here. They just came right out. They weren't even all the way to the floor. And a lot of these studs, they don't go all the way up, and then there's like this little board. All of them are like that. And they don't seem to be holding much. If anything, have a lot of wiggle to them. So what it is we got these big joists that go all the way across, and they attach to a big beam. You can actually see the beam right there. Whenever your wall runs parallel to your joists, as this is, usually not load bearing. This little tiny wall now, that's running against the joist, you know, here. But it's right next to that big beam that's up in there. So it's hard to believe that that's helping the beam at all. I mean, it could be.
So today, this wall has got to get skinned, and probably the ceiling in here, at least to the beam. I might do the whole ceiling because it needs to be done, but really need to see where these beams are, so then we can make a really good determination whether or not this little wall right here and that wall there are load bearing, which we're fairly certain that they're not. But the only way to tell is to rip it all apart.
I know that some people would say, don't rip out the built-in.
Don't rip out the built-in. But really, we had to take it out because if you see right above it, there's mold in the plaster and lath that came from a leaky bathtub up above, which ruined the built-in and the ceiling.
I took out that wall. It was definitely not load-bearing. This one over here, I don't think is load-bearing either. I'm gonna get somebody to look at it.
Lucas and his dad took down the plaster and lath in the kitchen. Now that it's all opened up, we're going to investigate some of the electrical issues we found in the house. Do you think 50 years from now, people will prefer smaller rooms and rebuild the wall we just took down? Thanks for watching.